Blitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with Bet Blitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today is a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. Please take a moment to hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 250 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. If you're new to the channel, we ask that you take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, at the end of the video, let us know which of these picks you'll take, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. Alright, let's get right into the best picks for today. So for our first pick, we'll be headed over to the Rebounds plus Assists tab, and we'll be selecting Pascal Siakam for less than 12 rebounds plus assists. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier yourself, use our link in the description below for a free 7-day trial. We see that Pascal Siakam has actually failed to exceed this line in 8 of his last 10 games. Additionally, in his last 20 games, Pascal Siakam has failed to exceed this line in 65% of them, and in 2 of his last 3 matchups versus the Boston Celtics, he's fallen far below this line. Now, Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers will be facing off against the Boston Celtics defense that during the regular season was not very good when it came to defending against opponent rebounds. They were top 5 when it came to defending against opponent playmaking, ranked 5th in assists allowed to their opponents. When it came to defending opponent power forwards, although the Celtics were slightly below average, they still only gave up a maximum of just above 10.5 rebounds, as well as an average of just 4 assists per game. Here are the numbers for the small forward position for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, Pascal Siakam should not have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Pascal Siakam is not actually getting very crazy amount of minutes for being a starter in the playoffs, averaging 33.5 minutes over his last 10 games. So he also doesn't have, a ridiculous amount of time to reach this line as well. On the regular season, Pascal Siakam was pretty average when it came to grabbing rebounds and playmaking for his position, averaging just slightly above 7 rebounds as well as slightly above 4 assists. During these playoffs, he has taken a step back when it comes to playmaking, dropping to below 4 assists per game, and his rebounding has remained pretty constant. We also want to point out that in 7 games versus the Boston Celtics this season, Pascal Siakam has had an average of just above 6.5 rebounds per game, as well as just 4 assists, which is all well below his line. And we expect a similar performance in this game as well. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Pascal Siakam for less than 12 rebounds plus assists. For our next pick, we'll be headed over to the Points plus Assists tab, and we'll be selecting Jayson Tatum for less than 35.5 points plus assists. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, again, if you'd like to try it yourself, take a look in our description for a free 7-day trial. We see that Jayson Tatum has actually fallen below this line in 7 of his last 10 games. Additionally, in his last 20 games, Jayson Tatum has fallen below this line in 75% of them. Now, Jayson Tatum and the Boston Celtics will be facing off against Indiana Pacers defense that during the regular season was not very good when it came to defending against points, allowing a lot of points. They were, however, much better when it came to defending against playmaking, ranked 4th in the league in assists allowed. When it came to defending against small forwards, they weren't ranked very good. However, they still were only giving up just 23.5 points per game, as well as 4 assists. Here are the numbers for the power forward position for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, Jayson Tatum should not have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Jayson Tatum is getting a pretty heavy dose of minutes, a lot higher than we'd like to see to take his under on this line, averaging near 40 minutes over his last 10 games. However, despite all of his high totals and the minutes, he hasn't really been totaling up very many points or assists. In fact, in his last 18 games, he's failed to exceed this current line that he's on in 15 of them. On the regular season, Jayson Tatum was a pretty solid scorer as well as playmaker for the Boston Celtics, averaging near 27 points per game as well as just under 5 assists. However, during these playoffs, he has taken a step back in his scoring, dropping to below 25.5 points per game, as well as remaining slightly constant, just slightly better, with his playmaking jumping to above 5.5 assists. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Jayson Tatum for less than 35.5 points plus assists. And we want to share a couple of plays with you for those of you making picks with Underdog, and that's Jayson Tatum for lower than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Pascal Siakam for lower than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you like making picks on things like double-doubles, as well as triple-doubles, with still having access to the traditional PRA stats, but also want access to those stats as well, check out Underdog Fantasy, because right now when you sign up with code BetBlitz, you'll receive a free pick as well as up to $250 in bonus cash after you sign up. And trust me, your profits are going to increase. Now for our third pick, we'll actually be staying in the points plus assist tab, and we'll be selecting Andrew Nembhard for more than 17.5 points plus assists. Taking a quick look here at his last 10 games on Outlier, we see that Andrew Nembhard has actually exceeded this line in 6 of his last 10 games. And this is including in 4 of his last 5 games. Now, something we wanted to point out to you guys is that Tyrese Halliburton is going to be questionable for Game 3. If you watch Game 2, you saw that he had to leave early due to a hamstring soreness. If you remember earlier in the season, he did have a really bad hamstring injury. Now, if Halliburton is going to be out for this game, you can expect Andrew Nembhard to get a lot more run and a lot more opportunity to score. Now, Andrew Nembhard and the Indiana Pacers will be facing off against a Boston Celtics team that during the regular season was very good defensively, not allowing very many points or assists. In fact, ranked top 5 in both categories. When it came to defending against opponents' shooting guards, they were also ranked top 5 in both points and assists allowed. However, they still gave up an average of 25 points as well as above 5 assists. Here are the numbers for the point guard for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, Andrew Nembhard should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that even with Halliburton in the lineup, Andrew Nembhard still has maintained a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, averaging above 30 minutes per game. Again, with the potential of Halliburton being out, Andrew Nembhard could see very many minutes, so he should also have plenty of time to reach this line as well. On the regular season, Andrew Nembhard was a pretty decent scorer as well as playmaker for the Indiana Pacers, averaging above 9 points and above 4 assists. During these playoffs, with an increase in minutes, a huge increase, he's actually seen a significant increase in his scoring as well as playmaking, jumping to over 13 points per game as well as 5 assists. And we're expecting a similar performance from Andrew Nembhard in this game. And keep in mind, even if Halliburton does play, he may have some limited minutes, which also increases Nembhard's opportunity for scoring and playmaking. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Andrew Nembhard for more than 17.5 points plus assists. All right, these are our picks for today. And after we finish reviewing, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't. So for our picks today, we did take Pascal Siakam for less than 12 rebounds plus assists. We have Jayson Tatum for less than 35.5 points plus assists. And finally, we have Andrew Nembhard for more than 17.5 points plus assists. Now, we're not saying to take all these picks and throw them into some huge parlay, but overall, these picks individually could be some grateful additions to the overall entries that you have in mind. Now, we want to share with you a sports betting tool that is going to take your game to the next level. Daily Grind's Fantasy Optimizer is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available, and it's not just PrizePicks, it's not just Underdog. It'll actually show you line discrepancies across all the major sports betting books, such as FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and much more. And one of its best features is its ability to provide you with a multi-leg parlay. So for example, if you want to find out what the best 6-pick flex was on PrizePicks, you can simply click right here and have it generate for you the 6 correlated best picks most likely to hit together, and it'll also tell you the odds of them hitting as well. And it, best of all, it all runs on a live up-to-date system. So if it's on PrizePicks, if it's on Underdog, if it's on any of the major sports betting books, it'll be here live as well. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, click the link in the description below and use code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. We really appreciate all of your recent support. We thank you for watching. Again, leave a like on this video. We do have a like goal. If this video gets above 250 likes, we will drop a bonus pick in our next video. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.